At 70, he was the picture of health. He walked his dog every morning, never missed his grandson's baseball games, and could still beat everyone in the family at cards. Then, one Tuesday morning, he simply didn't wake up. He died peacefully in his sleep. The doctors were stumped. No obvious cause, no major underlying condition they were aware of. But a closer look at his nightly routine revealed a hidden danger. A series of seemingly harmless choices that, after the age of 70, can combine to create a perfect storm. The tragic truth is, the very things we do to get comfortable at night could be setting the stage for a silent disaster. In this video, we are going to expose the 4 common bedtime habits you must avoid after 70. These aren't obscure medical warnings. They are everyday actions that millions of people do every single night without ever realizing the risk. You might be doing these things tonight. Your parents or grandparents are almost certainly doing at least one of them. The danger is real, but so is the solution. Pay close attention, because what you learn in the next few minutes could genuinely save a life. We're going to talk about eating the wrong thing at the wrong time, drinking a simple liquid too close to bed, setting your thermostat to a comfortable but dangerous temperature, and even the very direction you face when you lie on your pillow. Let's begin with the first and perhaps most common mistake: eating heavy meals late at night. We've all done it. A late dinner, a big bowl of ice cream while watching a movie, or a hearty snack right before turning in. It feels comforting, satisfying. But after the age of 70, your body processes this very differently. Your metabolism isn't the finely tuned engine it was at 30 or 40. It slows down significantly. Your digestive system, which needs a period of rest and repair overnight, is suddenly forced into overdrive at the exact moment it's supposed to be powering down. The immediate consequence is often discomfort, acid reflux, heartburn, and indigestion that can keep you tossing and turning. This isn't just an annoyance. Poor sleep quality is a serious health threat in itself, but the invisible danger is far worse. When you eat a heavy meal, your body releases insulin, and your heart rate and blood pressure naturally increase to manage the digestive process. Normally, during sleep, your blood pressure should dip by 10 to 20%, giving your heart and arteries a much-needed break. Late-night eating can prevent this crucial dip. Your cardiovascular system is forced to work harder all night long. For an older heart, this sustained strain is incredibly risky. Research has shown that individuals whose blood pressure doesn't dip properly at night have a significantly higher risk of suffering a heart attack or stroke. That late-night steak or pasta dish is essentially putting your heart through a stress test while it's supposed to be recovering. The practical tip here is non-negotiable. Finish your last substantial meal at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to go to sleep. If you feel hungry later in the evening, opt for something very light and easy to digest, like a small handful of almonds, a banana, or a calming cup of herbal tea. These choices support your body's need to wind down rather than forcing it into a state of high alert. The second deadly habit is drinking too much of any liquid right before bed. Staying hydrated is vital, but timing is everything. Many seniors are diligent about drinking water, which is great, but guzzling a large glass or two in the final hour before sleep is a recipe for disaster. The most obvious problem is nocturia, the need to wake up frequently during the night to use the bathroom. This constant interruption shatters your sleep cycle, preventing you from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep. When you're consistently sleep-deprived, your immune system weakens, your cognitive function declines, and your body is less able to repair itself. But there's a more immediate and perilous risk at play here: falls. When an older adult gets out of bed suddenly in the middle of the night, in a dark or dimly lit room, they are highly susceptible to something called postural hypotension. This is a rapid drop in blood pressure upon standing, which can cause severe dizziness, lightheadedness, and a loss of balance. For a younger person, a stumble might result in a bruise. For someone over 70, a fall can mean a broken hip, a head injury, and a sudden catastrophic loss of independence from which they may never fully recover. The risk is simply too great. The solution is to practice what's called fluid tapering. Focus on getting the majority of your hydration in during the morning and afternoon. Then, in the 1 to 2 hours leading up to bedtime, significantly reduce your liquid intake. A few small sips if you need to take medication is fine, but avoid full glasses of water, tea, or juice. This simple shift in timing ensures your bladder is calm, your sleep is uninterrupted, and your nighttime trips are minimized, dramatically reducing the risk of a life-altering fall. These are the kinds of bedtime habits after 70 that require conscious change. If you find these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Now let's move forward. Third on our list is a habit born from a desire for comfort: sleeping in an overly warm room. It seems logical. Older individuals often feel the cold more, so a cozy, warm bedroom feels inviting. However, physiology tells a different story. To initiate and maintain deep sleep, your body's core temperature needs to drop by a couple of degrees. An excessively warm room actively works against this natural process. Your body is forced to struggle to cool itself down, and the primary mechanism it uses is to pump more blood to the surface of your skin. This means your heart has to work harder, beating faster, and under greater strain all night long. Again, we are putting a vital organ under unnecessary stress during its designated rest period. Furthermore, a warm environment increases fluid loss through perspiration, even if you don't feel like you're sweating profusely. This leads to mild dehydration overnight. Dehydration makes your blood thicker and more viscous. For an older person who may already have circulatory issues or plaque in their arteries, thicker blood is a major red flag. It increases the risk of blood clot formation, which can lead to a pulmonary embolism, stroke, or heart attack. The science is clear. A cool room is essential for healthy sleep for seniors. The ideal bedroom temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. This might feel cool initially, but it creates the perfect environment for your body to do what it needs to do. You can achieve this by turning down the thermostat, using a fan to circulate air, and choosing breathable bedding like cotton or linen over synthetic fabrics that trap heat. Keeping your bedroom cool isn't about enduring discomfort. It's about giving your heart the break it desperately needs. Finally, the fourth habit, often subconscious, is sleeping in the wrong position. How you lie for 8 hours affects your body, especially after 70, when muscles weaken and tissues stiffen. Avoid sleeping flat on your back, as gravity can collapse the tongue and throat, causing obstructive sleep apnea. This repeatedly lowers oxygen, spikes stress hormones, and strains the cardiovascular system. Sleeping on the right side also has drawbacks. It puts pressure on the vena cava, makes the heart work harder, and can worsen acid reflux. The best position, recommended by cardiologists, is the left side. It aids circulation, eases heart pressure, supports the lymphatic system, and reduces acid reflux. Placing a pillow between your knees aligns the hips and spine, making it more comfortable. To recap the 4 bedtime habits to avoid after 70. Avoid heavy meals within 3-4 hours of bed. Limit evening fluids. Keep the bedroom cool between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. And sleep on your left side. These small adjustments acknowledge how the body changes with age and can improve sleep, reduce nighttime heart stress, and lower the risk of serious health events. Which of these habits will you, or someone you love, change tonight? Share your experiences in the comments. Your story could inspire a life-saving change. If you found this valuable, subscribe for our next video on what to do if acid reflux is a problem for you. Remember, as we get older, good sleep isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline.